In this video we're going to look at Big Maths addition step 37. I can solve any additions with two decimal place numbers. So here we've got 3.85 add 8.67. A lot of children feel more comfortable putting a pound sign at the beginning of the numbers. They seem to think that if it's money it makes it a lot easier. That's fine if that's okay for you at first, but then you need to be able to add the pure numbers. So let's have a look, remembering that if this didn't have a decimal place in it, a decimal point in it, we would just add the hundreds, add the tens, add the units, add them together. Just because there's a decimal point does not mean we do anything different. We've got 3 add 8. We've got 0.8 add 0.6, so 0.8 add 0.6. And we've got 0.05 add 0.07. Now you should know from your Squiggleworth that we've got 8 tenths and 6 tenths, 5 hundredths and 7 hundredths. And they don't act any differently from whole numbers just because they're in the decimal places. So here we've got 3 add 8, which is 11. You'll find that bit easy. And then we've got 0.8 add 0.6. Now a lot of children say, oh well, 8 and 6 is 14, so it must be 0.14. But that's not the case. If you think about 8 add 6, if I do this in columns, here's the tens column and here's the units column. If I add 8 and 6 together, the answer is 14. Look how the 1 has gone up into the left-hand column because it's 110. So in the same way, 0.8 add 0.6, the answer is 1.4. I'll show you that in columns if it makes it easier. So here's the units column and here's the tenths column. And we've got 0.8 and 0.6. 8 and 6 is 14, but we put that 1 up a column because it's 10 times bigger, so it's 1.4. And in the same way, 0.05 add 0.07, we've got 5 hundredths and 7 hundredths, which is 12 hundredths, and the way you write that is 0.12. Now, to make those easier to add up, line up the decimal points. A lot of children forget that the decimal point is always there. It's just we don't write it in. So here we are, add in some zeros. The important thing is that you line up those decimal points. Never mind the numbers. Line up those decimal points and make sure the numbers are in the right place. We've got 11.0, 1.4, 0.12. And then we can add those together. So we've got 0.02, 0.41. Make sure you put that decimal point in. 2 and 1. 12.52. I'm going to do another one to show you. So we're going to do 4.67 add 9. Let's make it nice and hard. 89. Here we go. Nice. Okay. So we're going to add like to like. So we've got 4 units and 9 units. 4 add 9. We've got 0.6 and 0.8. Again, if it helps, cross them out. I've done that one, I've done that one, I've done that one. And I've got 0.07 and 0.09. And I'm actually going to put the numbers like that straight away to save time. So 4 add 9 is 13. So I'm going to put 13.00. No tens, tenths, no hundredths, that's fine. And let's put some more decimal points in so that I know that they're lined up. There we are, look. So 0.6 add 0.8, 6 add 8 is 14, so yet again it's 1.4. 1.4, and I'm going to put the 0 in, I don't have to, but it just makes it easier. Makes me happy because it's got the same numbers after the decimal point. And then we've got 7 add 9 is 16. So 7 hundredths add 9 hundredths must be 16 hundredths, 0.16. Now I'm going to add all those together. 0.06, 0.41, 3.1, and 1. And the answer is 14.56.